So the FBI says that it contacted the NYPD on December 5th with the name of the alleged CEO shooter. But 4 days later, when he was caught, the NYPD said that that name wasn't on their radar. Do you know what the NYPD did with that tip, if it was investigated?
I'm sorry, who gave him the tip?
The FBI says, I think they got it from San Francisco PD.
Okay.
The FBI contacted the NYPD. They said they gave that name on December 5th.
I got a different version of that story. And I think that you should communicate with the police commissioner or Rebecca Weiner, our intelligence commissioner, and see if their version is the same version. I got a different version of that story. And so I want to be accurate in the proper version getting out there, but you should speak with them. You know, I don't want to do anything that's going to impede the pending extradition or the pending investigation, but I got a different version of that.
And then just sort of related, I'm curious what your thoughts are on the outpouring of support.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's kind of become a folk hero. What do you think about that? And then also, any update you can give us on drone sightings? I know there was some talk about it over the weekend.
Yeah. First, the outpouring of support. You know, people are hurting. You know, they're hurting, and hurt people hurt themselves, and they hurt others. And, you know, people who have dealt with insurance industries and either had their claims denied or slow payments and all the other things, you know, they are showing, you know, their anger over this. But no matter how angry we are, you cannot take a weapon, a ghost gun, put a silencer on it, target someone, and shoot them. That's the bottom line. You know, there are systems to mobilize and organize. I always think of those young people who were angry and hurting after there were shootings in our schools. Those children mobilized. They forced Congress to come up with new laws. You know, that's the methodology of what we need to do. You know, and we need to be clear on that. You know, because if my pain can cause me to do what was done, then is that how we settle all of our pain? Because there's a lot of reasons to be angry and upset. And so when I see a dance party on social media should be, you know, more responsible. And I said this also, I think it was last year. Think about this. Think about the shooter. Ivy League, grew up in an affluent household. His manifesto clearly is showing some signs of hating. Our children are being radicalized. I said this over and over again. And everybody's like, you know, what are you talking about, Eric? And, you know, our children are being radicalized to hate the America, to hate the country that put them where they are. This person had all that one wants to have, but he hated everything to the point of shooting someone. And we better deal with the radicalization of our young people. And, you know, people could, you know, they could complain that I'm saying it, but I'm seeing it. I'm seeing our bench is hating the team. And we better start acknowledging and focusing on that. And so having dance parties, celebrating the death of someone, I don't support that.
The radical left specifically?
Huh?
You think it's the radical left that's doing this?
No. I think the extremes on both ends are radicalizing our children. Extreme mindsets and thoughts is a problem. And that is not where the majority of America is. America wants to wake up, provide for their family, ensure that their children could have a pathway to the middle class, if not beyond. And that's why we focus on working class people. Everything we do is about giving children and families of this city a pathway for a better tomorrow and a better future. Now, the drones, I spoke with the NYPD leadership this morning and yesterday so that we could collaborate with New Jersey, Long Island, and other parts of the city and country where these drones are being witnessed, and see how do we have a cross collaboration from everything. How do we take one down if we think it's dangerous, if it's over a sensitive location. The worst thing we can do is to say, don't worry about it. You know, there's no big issue. No, it is a big issue. If a bird strikes the engine of a plane, it could take down that plane. Same thing with a drone. If you're not aware of the pathways that where the drones are flying and where airplanes are flying, that's a problem. Now, according to Deputy Commissioner Weiner, there are no safety threats that we're seeing in New York City. But we are focused. We're taking this serious. This is very serious to us, and we want to make sure our skies are protected, and we don't want anyone using drones that's going to be harmful to sensitive location and the safety of New Yorkers.